Oh. Ways, word, and friends. In the heart of Connecticut where hope takes flight. A team of heroes shining, turning darkness into light. United we're a force, standing strong for all. Ways, word, and friends. Together we stand tall. With every lift and every call we rise as one and all. Guiding hands and hearts, we'll never be apart. In the journey of healing, we play our part. In the hearts, in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh God, we deep in the chorus in Connecticut. We sure Connecticut, in Connecticut. In the hearts, in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh, we deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Serving God's the only way. Ways, word, and friends. He loves us free from guilt and shame. Ways, word, and friends. In Connecticut. Ways, word, and friends. In the rhythm of our praise, we find our way. Singing loud and lifting spirits every day. Hearts united with faith that never bends. Together we are stronger with love that transcends. Deep in Connecticut, forever we shall ride. With every voice and every heart, reaching for the sky. Guiding hands and souls, we'll never walk alone. In the light of His grace, we found our home. Wage, word, and friends, we stand in faith. Stars of my feet, capture strangers. Love is so full legion. In the hearts in the Lord, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut. Oh, in the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh, deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut. Friends, no shame. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, ways, word, and friends. In the hearts in the Lord and Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. Hey. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Connecticut. In Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. We're deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Connecticut, in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. We're deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Serving God's the only way. Ways, word, and friends. He loves us free from guilt and shame. Ways, word, and friends. In Connecticut. Ways, word, and friends. In the rhythm of our praise, we find our way. Singing loud and lifting spirits every day. Hearts united with faith that never bends. Together we are stronger with love that transcends. Deep in Connecticut, forever we shall rise. With every voice and every heart, reaching for the skies. Guiding hands and souls, we'll never walk alone. In the light of His grace, we found our home. Standing faith, stars of my feet, capture strangers. Love is so full legion. In Connecticut, in the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, ways, word, and friends, no shame. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Connecticut. Ways, word, and friends. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. In Connecticut. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut.
Good morning to each and every one of you. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Good to be hanging out with you. Show everybody some love. Wow. What a last few couple of days. But regardless of that, man, I'm excited to be in this space hanging out with you all. Hope that you are excited as well. Yeah, ain't nothing like, hanging out with you all. What are you sipping on today? Ain't got no choice this morning. I'm sipping on some good old fashioned bottled H2O. Drop in the comment section what you're sipping on as well. And as always, you can grab some of this swag. Go to wayswordandfriends.com, www.wayswordandfriends.com. Grab you one of these mugs, some t-shirts, some hoodies, all of that good stuff. Go check it out. Excited to be in this space with you all. I hope that you're excited as well. Come on, everybody, show some love. We see you, Jermaine. We see you, Whitney. We see you, Lori. Who else is up in this space? We see others. We see you, Precious. Thank you for coming in this morning as well. Drop in the comment section how you're feeling this morning in spite of it all. To all of my Connecticut folk, Some would say we going through this morning, but I don't know about you, man. I take it as it comes, and I'm excited to be in this space hanging out with you all. That H2O is hitting the spot. I hear you, Precious, feeling inspired. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How's everybody else doing? Let me go ahead and tag, text, and tell somebody to come on into the space this morning if you don't mind. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Tag, text, and tell somebody. Yeah, I'm feeling all right this morning. I hope that you are too. So listen, we're going out on Facebook, on my personal page, on the Ways, Word, and Friends page, on the Did You See That page. We're also going out on YouTube this morning, the Ways, Word, and Friends page. Also going out on Twitch this morning as well. What's up, Kira? Good to see you this morning as well. Lori, we hope that you're feeling better. I just came through that snuffiness and everything for the last couple of weeks, but finally, it's gone. And I'm grateful for that. And we're praying that you would feel just a little bit better as well. Who else is in the space? Make sure that you're tagging, texting, and telling somebody. Tell them to come on into the space this morning. Yeah. Later on, we're going to drop some content on Instagram as well as on TikTok. If you haven't gotten connected in our space, now is a good time to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Now is a good time to do that. Also, if you don't mind, go ahead and put something on it. It's dropping on the ticker. How you can put something on it. Lori, you can drop in the comment section some other ways that folks can give as well. Go ahead and drop that in there. We got our first snow of the winter. I don't know about y'all, man, but listen, I ain't even going to be negative about it. Let it snow. This is the season for snow, Christmas, and all of that good stuff. Celebrating with family and friends. And so, hey, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. Not going to trip on it. So how are y'all feeling today? We'll talk a little bit today, and we're going to listen to some new music as well. Yeah, we're going to do all of that. I'm excited about it. Matter of fact, to get us where we need to be, Let me change this music here real quick. Let's rock out to this song right here. And it's just a simple song. In spite of it all, we win. So, yeah, let's check it out. Y'all let me know if you're feeling it. Something to get us started. Then we're going to center ourselves as we normally do. Let me turn that up. Okay.
Now I'm rising up, watch how the tables turn. Everywhere I go,
Let's start over. Here we go.
every game I play, I spin. What's the score? I'm in. We win, we win, we win. That's what we do. No
Come on, y'all.
one else can break through. I win.
Yeah.
It's so true. Oh yeah.
Do it all. We win. Come on.
Stepping up the stage, I shine. Clock is ticking, but it's mine. Raise the stakes, I cross the line. When it's just my daily grind. I take the fall, then rise again. Oh, you count me out, but I'm all in. Like
Come on, everybody, wake up. Yeah. It's all right in this space. Come on.
Everywhere I go, I win. Every game I play, I spin. What's the score? I'm in. We win, we win, we win. We win.
Come on, keep it going in that chest.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Come on.
I do. We win. Oh yeah. From the shadows, fought through the night with a heart like thunder and my dreams in sight. Every setback a lesson I learned. Now I'm rising up, watch how the tables turn. I win, I soar like a phoenix from the flame. With every step I take, whispering my name, I win. I shine like the stars up above. This is my moment, this is my love. Tides may be crashing, I won't back down. Built like a warrior, no fear in this town. With the fire inside, I'm igniting the vibe. Every dream I chase, I can feel it alive. And when the world tries to bring me low, I'll keep on dancing, let the rhythm flow. No more doubts, I'm breaking each chain. In this journey, I'm proud of my game. We win, we roar with the power we found. In the aftermath of battles, hear my sound. I win, I live. As the light starts to blaze with my head held high, I embrace all my days.
Come on. Go ahead, tag text and tell somebody to come on into the space because we win. We win. Hey. Show some love, everybody. Yeah, we win. Right where you are. Go ahead and get comfortable. It's all right to smile, y'all. Come on, let's take that first deep breath together. Let's center ourselves together. Breathe it in. Exhale. I get it. For some of us in this moment, it may be a little inconvenient. But come on, breathe it in. Exhale. You still got time to tag, text, and tell somebody, tell them to come on into space. I'm just learning to be content in whatever state I'm in. Whether I'm up, whether I'm down, as the old folk would say, almost level to the ground, I'm learning to be content. To be comfortable and grateful in my own skin. And because of that, I'm learning how to dance in the rain, if you will. To be okay even when things appear to not be going my way. Come on in here just a little bit closer. I know. These last couple days and even into the next week, those of us who are, in the city that I live in, it may not be convenient. You may have to be creative to just take care of some of the basic necessities of life. But I dare you, I double dare you. Don't allow it to bring you down. But stay grounded in He who knows all things, and He who sees all things, and He who makes all things well. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to learn how to fake it till you make it, if you will. Sometimes you just got to learn how to smile through it all. And I dare you, even right now, take a look around. If you're in your living room, if you are in your kitchen, your bedroom, take a look around. It's not as bad as it could be. And that's reason enough to be thankful. You're better off than you think. So that's reason enough to be thankful. You're here. That means that there's simply purpose and promise, not just in your future, but in right now. Come on, breathe it in. Exhale it out. Feel that joy. Release that pain. Be excited at the fact that this thing didn't kill you. I know you may be a little frustrated, but let that go. Let that go. Let that go. Let it go. Because this is the day that the Lord has made. And I don't know about you, but I will rejoice and be glad in it. Come on, smile with me. Yeah, take a look around. Take another look around. Take another look around. It's cold outside, but it's warm inside. Ain't no water flowing outside. But I heard him say that he will give you water that'll lead to something much more than you could imagine. And today, my cup is running over with love, running over with peace, running over with thanksgiving. running over. Will you agree with me this morning that your cup is running over? It's not half empty, it's half full. You will get through this. Come on in here, somebody. You will get through this. You will be okay. Because we hold the world in its hand. That old folk used to say, he got the whole world in his hands. Because I know that I'm going to be all right. You're going to be all right. We are going to be all right. And as the song said earlier, we win. Because you can't lose for the stuff that he uses. Yeah, we win. Come on, one more deep breath. Breathe it in. Exhale. Yeah. Yeah, I'm grateful this morning. I hope that you are grateful too. Because I learned that I can love him while also loving life. I can love him while also living life. That me loving him requires that I love others. And so I want you to know this morning, I love you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this moment, for this opportunity, and for this chance for us to be together. If you agree with that this morning, just type it in the comments section. Yeah, just tell somebody, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Come on, tell somebody, I love you, you love me. We are a big, happy family. I pray for you, you pray for me. See, even in moments like this, we need one another to survive. We need a helping hand. We need laughter and joy. We need to be able to find the silver lining. Yeah, come on, tell somebody, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Tell somebody, it's going to be all right. Yeah, it's going to be all right. I see y'all in the comment section. You're doing my heart well. Yeah, tell somebody, say, I love you, I love you, I love you. And there's nothing that you can do about it. One more time, let's breathe it in. We've removed all of the negativity out of the room. Now it's just simply positivity, me and you. We, us, together. So let's breathe it in. Exhale it out. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. One more time, just in case somebody missed it, drop it in the comment section. Tell them I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because together, we win. Together, we're going to be all right. Together, we're coming out of this. Come on, tell somebody one more time. Come on, tell them, I love you. And together, you and I, me and you, us collectively, we win. If you agree with that, just type it in the comment section. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. We win. We win. Man, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Glad to be in the space with you all. Listen, if you haven't done so, go ahead and put something on it. We're only asking the space for $15 if you have it. If you don't have it, it's all good. Do what you can. I'm going to drop the banner on how you can support what we're doing. So go ahead and do that. I see everyone in the space. The chat is hot this morning, and I like that. I like that. Good to see everyone engaged, everyone sharing with one another. You know how else you can do that? You can tag, text, and tell somebody. Just hit that @ symbol in the comment section. If you're over there on Facebook, go ahead and just hit the @ symbol to bring up all of your people, and you can just tell them to come on in and hang out with your boy for a few moments. So we're going to talk a little bit today, just in light of what's going on. So let me give you some context. So here in our city, they had a water line break, water main break, if you will. And that happens, right? That happens, especially as you get into, we over here on the East Coast and they get cold, and these things happen. But in the course of them trying to repair one break, it's kind of like the levee came. And so now the whole city is pretty much without water. So if you don't know, if you're in the city of Waterbury and, you can get some free water by going over to Municipal Stadium. You can also go to Crosby High School. If you're driving, if you are over by St. Paul's, the Pilla spot, if you're in a walking distance, you can walk over there and get water. I think they're giving out 3 cases per car, whatever like that. So later on when you leave here, make your way over there. Make sure that you're boiling your water. If you have a source of water, you can't drink any tap water, or even when the water starts to come back on. And right now they're talking about a week. That's crazy, right? That's crazy work, a week out. But hopefully, they can get things navigated and get it all situated, and we'll be back up and running. But I don't know about you, man. I'm just going to make the best of the situation, as they say. Make the best of it. Get you some water, boil you some water. Still got TV, still got music, still got, my people. And so, hey, I ain't tripping. And I hope that you won't trip either. Because problems are just possibilities in disguise. I say that all the time. And my grandmother, the old folk used to say something like this: if you're going to pray, why worry? And if you're going to worry, why pray? So I ain't going to worry about it. It'll be what it's going to be. Hey, may even be able to give me a few days off work, so there's always, something to smile about, right? Always something to smile about. And so, life sometimes just be life. And then I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Basically, how we master our responses when life is lifing, right? We can either become so consumed in frustration that we stop living, or we can pivot, right? Become creative, figure out ways to navigate through our current moment. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that a little bit later. We're going to drop the link today because I'm, want to give you an opportunity to come in. And I get it, ain't no water, so you ain't got to come in on video, but you can come in on audio. I want to hear from all of y'all. Just click on the link. Don't turn your camera on. Come in on the audio. I want to hear from you a little bit later when we drop the link. Just tell me what you got going on. What's happening with you? How you good? What's good with you? And we pray that everything is good with you. We're also going to drop a few songs, and I just thought it would be good. I was going to do some videos, but I just love listening to the music with you all together. I used to make a lot of videos with the music, but now I just like listening to the music and everything like that. So we're going to drop some music. Yeah, so let's drop this first one. I talked from this subject matter. It's really the foundation of what I believe. Grace, that's it. That's all. You know, I mean, that's what I believe. God's grace is sufficient for all of these things, right? I really believe that. So now let me know if you're feeling this one. Here we go. Grace, that's it. That's all. And I think it's appropriate for this moment because a lot of people want to be frustrated. They want to be frustrated at the city. They want to be frustrated at people. But it is in these moments where we need to learn how to find grace for not only our situations, but also for the situations of others. So let me know if you're feeling it. Here we go. Come on. Snap your fingers right there, y'all. Hey! Come on. Hey!
When I was lost in the shadow,
Hey!
grace found me there. Oh yeah, grace found me. My mess turned into a miracle. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now I walk in the light of His care. He cares for you. Grace, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's hope lifts me up when I fall. Love surrounds me. I stand tall. My faith is strong. I hear His call.
Hey!
A new day dawning. No time for mourning. Grace, that's it. That's all.
Hey!
You catch me when I stumble.
Hey!
Grace, that's it. That's all. Hear that freedom. Hear His bright call. Cities humming a restless beat. Pavement burning under my feet. Searching for something sweet. A moment of true soul. Grace, that's it. That's all.
Hey!
Hope lifts me up when I fall.
We all need some grace. Now, come on.
Me, I stand tall. I stand tall. My faith is strong. I hear His call. His call.
Hey!
When I was lost in the shadow, grace found me there. Oh yes, grace found me. My mess turned into a miracle. Now I walk in the light of His care. He cares for you. Grace, that's it. That's all. Oh listen, that's all. Nightfall when I fall. Love surrounds me. I stand tall. I stand tall. My faith is strong. I hear His call. His call. Yeah, new day dawning. No time for mourning. Grace, that's it. That's all. Thank you, finish me when I fall. That's all. Hear that freedom.
Hey!
Hear His bright call. Cities humming a restless beat. Pavement burning under my feet. Searching for something sweet. A moment of truth so complete. My heart is soaring. Forever exploring.
Yeah. Let me know if you're feeling that one. Yeah, grace, that's it. That's all. Yeah. Will you show somebody grace today for the next week? Because we all gonna need it. We all gonna need it. So yeah, show somebody some grace this week. Nina, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope that you are in fact feeling better. feeling better. All right, one more, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit. All right. We all got to have faith, y'all. We all got to have faith. Faith to make it through this moment. Faith to make it through the next moment. Faith. So I don't know about you, but my faith stands strong. Let me know if you're feeling this.
In the valley where shadows play, I stumbled and fell, lost my way. But out of the chaos and the storm, a whisper of hope began to form. My faith stands strong, my heart beats loud. I'll rise from the ashes, I'll shout it out proud. Yes, I will. My faith stands strong through the night and day. Yeah. In the light of His love, I found my way. Oh, yes. With every tear that I have cried, He turned my mess into a guide. From broken dreams to a brand new song, in His embrace I know I belong. My heart beats loud, I'll rise from the ashes, I'll shout it out proud. Yes, I will. My faith stands strong through the night and day. Yeah. In the light of His love, I found my way. Oh, yes. Hope is rising, love is flowing, confidence like a river ever growing. In the darkest night, I see the dawn. With every step, I will carry on. Yeah. Oh, my faith is strong, my heart beats loud. I'll rise from the ashes, I'll shout it out proud. Yes, I will. My faith stands strong through the night and day. Yeah. In the light of His love. Yeah. So when the storms of life come near, I'll lift my hands up, have no fear. For in the struggle I find my song. With every trial my faith stands strong. My heart beats loud, our hearts start to raise. My heart, yeah. Oh, will my faith stand strong through the night and day. In the light of His love, I found my way. Oh, yes. Through every moment, I will sing. Yeah. With faith like a mountain, I'll spread my wings. Yeah. My heart is His, forever I'll belong.
My faith stands strong. How many of you, like me, have had that moment where you just sigh and think, wow, life be lifing. Yeah. You know, we use this phrase, this modern phrase, to describe a universal moment, you know, a moment that we all encounter, we all experience, a moment in our individual lives when it feels like things are going left, right? And so we say, hey, you know, sometimes life just be Lifing. Maybe when your car broke down, or you had this unexpected bill. Get a call from the school, and your child, for whatever reason, never give you any trouble, but on this particular day when you got meetings, and they call you at school and say, hey, you got to come pick up your baby. He or she is not feeling well. Yeah, sometimes life just be lifing. And I get it. Sometimes it can feel like a punch in the gut. Yeah, it seems like the universe, has thrown a curveball. I wasn't expecting that today. Anybody ever been there? Anybody picking up what I'm putting down? And for far too long, I thought these moments were simply test of endurance. We've all been there. We feel like the goal is to grit our teeth and survive it. Can I suggest to you this morning a far more powerful truth? That when the moment life feels like it is, in fact, falling apart, it is not a crisis, but it is, in fact, the ultimate opportunity. I stand on it and I believe it, that problems are just possibilities in disguise. You see, we cannot control the events outside of us. None of us thought that we were going to wake up a few days ago and no water coming out of the spigot. That this event was outside of my control, your control, if you live in my current city. But today I want to share with you 5 mental and spiritual pivot points that will allow you to take control of your reaction and cultivate a truly positive, faith-filled response, even when everything feels chaotic. First thing you got to do is, when you recognize that life be lifing, you must learn how to acknowledge and then define the moment. Because oftentimes our first instinct when chaos hits is to personalize it. We've all been there. Why me? What did I do wrong? That's one of the biggest struggles that I would argue that happens even in our faith context. Oftentimes people are trying to convince you that you did something wrong, similar to like Job's friends, right? When they roll up on, oh boy, he's going through what he's going through. Life has been lifing. He has lost damn near everything in the space of a moment. And his friends show up to throw even more dirt on his situation, y'all. You know, that was a little ebonics, but they show up and they start to try to convince him, you must have done something wrong. So oftentimes when life gets chaotic, the first thing subconsciously that we begin to do is blame ourselves. And if we can't blame ourselves, we try to find somebody else to blame. But we want to get involved in the blame game. But can I suggest to you this morning that we must immediately reject that narrative? See, the life be lifing principle is simply this: chaos is the statistical baseline, not the exception. What are you saying, Wade? I'm saying in life, sometimes things go wrong. Come on in here for the slow folk in the back of the room. Yeah, in life, sometimes things go wrong. Our job is to acknowledge the moment without becoming permanently attached to the moment. Yes, sometimes things go wrong. But my job and your job is to acknowledge it, acknowledge the pain that comes with it, but don't allow that pain or that situation, that chaotic moment to define you. Don't allow it to become permanently attached to you. Some of you are holding on to a 5-minute chaotic situation that happened in your life 30 years ago, and you are still carrying it. So what are you saying, Wade? I'm saying in these moments, first, we got to do a emotional audit. I say it all the time. When that frustration hits, you got to take a beat. This is why we practice breathing even in this space. We've got to learn how to breathe, to pause, to not overreact, to analyze, to ask ourselves, is this fear? Is this exhaustion? Because sometimes lack of exhaustion can cause us to become emotionally untied. And when we name that thing, it gives us the capacity to put it in a container. Y'all picking up what I mean by that? Yeah, when we name it, when we define it, it gives us an opportunity to put a cap on it. And to say to ourselves, is this something that's really real? Or to say to ourselves, that's cap. That's cap. That's not as serious as this moment is trying to make it out to be. The Apostle Paul wrote in Romans 5:3-4, we also glory in our sufferings because we know that the suffering produces perseverance, character, and hope. When we take that moment, it allows us to reframe the problem entirely. Your suffering is not a random act. It is the raw material for building hope. It validates the experience while redirecting its purpose. I'm not going to hold on to everything that happens to me. I'm not going to hold on to everything that I encounter. I'm not going to hold on to everything that I go through. Because here's the reality, I would rather be going through than to be standing still. Y'all missed that. Some of y'all missed that. Some of y'all missed that. You see, the biggest danger is letting a 5-minute event trigger an all-day emotional spiral. Anybody ever done that? Some happen to you, and now all day long, you thinking about it. Somebody on the job talked sideways to you, and all day long, you thinking about it. Somebody said something that you didn't like, and all day long, Keep talking about it. We've got to learn that when bad news hits, to give ourselves permission to take a time out. Anybody ever been in sports, basketball, football, whatever, when the moment starts to get chaotic, if you will, Lord have mercy, chaotic, if you will, a part of the rules is you're allowed to take a time out. You're allowed to say, hold up, wait a minute. I need to pause and think about what's happening right now. Why do we do that? Because we don't want to rush into something that we should not be rushing into. So I get a chance to take a time out, and even in the course of that time out, I can even give myself permission to say, for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to work through this attitude. I'm going to give this moment all the attitude that I can give it, but only for 5 minutes. I'm going to say everything that I need to say to get this off of me over the course of the next 5 minutes. If I got to shout it out, if I got to cuss it out, if I got to, walk back and forth, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes of time out to get myself together. To vent, to complain, to cry. But when the timer sounds, it's over. I'm going to pivot into a more productive response. That's what James instructs us to do. He says everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I know some of y'all came in here, you want to hear some of that, and no, you ain't going to get that over here. You ain't going to get that over here. I'm sorry, you ain't going to get that over here. See that pausing, that 5-minute rule, if you will. It's a deliberate pause. I need a time out to get myself together, to reevaluate where I'm at and what I'm dealing with and what I'm going through. And you'll discover if you take that moment, that pause, it stops the anger, the uncontrolled speech, and it allows your logic to catch up with your emotion. And then after that 5 minutes, you begin to ask yourself, what is the smallest thing that I can do to move forward? Not the biggest step, but the smallest step to move forward. See, when I start to do that, I move from being a victim to an investigator. Some of y'all are saying, what are you talking about? Yeah, I moved from a victim to become an investigator. Why am I responding in this moment? Why am I feeling this way in this moment? Why did that person saying that trigger me? See, oftentimes when we are overwhelmed, we adopt a victim narrative. We start to say things such as, this is impossible. We start to tell ourselves, I always mess this up. But the shift from the negative to the positive, you must move from simply being a victim to putting on your investigation hat. You've got to stop using absolute language. Don't say I failed. Ask, what data did I receive intellectually from this moment that caused me to respond or want to respond in the way that I feel like I want to respond. See, when you learn how to treat your problems as a case study, when you stop focusing on the failure and start acknowledging even the little 1% of perspective or knowledge that you gain by this particular situation, your mindset will begin to shift. Romans 8:28 assures us, and we know that in all things God worked for the good to those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. See, when I put on my investigator hat, I no longer am mourning an outcome, but I'm analyzing the variables. Knowing that all things can be worked for good allows you and I to look for the lesson rather than simply lamenting in our pain. I got 99 problems, but teaching ain't one. Let me say that again for the slow folk in the back of the room. When we know that all things are working together for our good, we look at these moments in our lives as a lesson rather than simply lamenting the pain. Because when stress is high, our sense of personal power diminishes. So how do we overcome that? We overcome that by stacking small, controllable successes. You know, in the business world and other spaces, they call that micro wins. See, when you're staring at a mountain of problems, you've got to learn how to ditch the giant to-do list. Write down 3 small things that you can win on. These things should be incredibly easy, quick tasks that will allow you to respond and move you from a negative connotation back into the winning category. Why does this work? Because when you begin to do that, your brain releases this kind of energy that simply makes you feel good. Anybody picking up what I'm putting down? You know, when you start to get these little small wins, it has a way of turning your frown upside down. When you start to get these small wins, instead of saying it's not going to happen, you find yourself saying, won't he do it? When you start to get these small wins, have a little pep in your step. Paul reminds us of this in Philippians 4:13, where he says, I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Yeah, when you start to get those small wins, you can relate to what Paul is saying because you start to declare, I can do it. I don't just think I can, I know I can. Won't he do it? And you start to tell yourself, yes, he will. Somebody might shout out, God is good, and you come back with the refrain, all the time, God is good. So it's not in the big, massive wins. It's in the micro wins that you push yourself out of a negative dispensation back into a positive dispensation where you can declare to yourself internally, I'm winning. I'm going to overcome this thing. I shall not die on the vine in the midst of this situation, but I shall rise again. I'm victorious. I'm an overcomer. If God is for me, he's more than the world against me. He will supply all of my needs according to his riches in glory. I can't lose for the stuff that he uses. And finally, if I'm going to dismiss the pain, I have to correctly scale the problem. And when I scale the problem correctly, let me say that again. If I'm going to dismiss the pain, I've got to correctly scale the problem. And when I correctly scale the problem, the ultimate positive response is peace. Man, I'm talking better than y'all typing this morning. Let me say that again. Yeah. If I'm going to dismiss the pain, I have to correctly scale the problem, which will ultimately lead to the ultimate positive response, which is, in fact, my peace. You remember what Jesus said in Matthew 6:34, therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. I'm going to dismiss the pain. I have to correctly scale the problem. Because when I do that, it'll lead to the ultimate positive response, which is my peace. You see, my friends, life will continue to be lifing. That's a guarantee. But your relationship with chaos is entirely within your control. You are not a passive recipient of circumstances. You are the master controller of your own response. So take a beat. Take a moment. Give yourselves 5 minutes to cuss, to vent, to do whatever it is you need to do. But after that 5 minutes, say, I'm pivoting from negativity to positivity because I am going to correctly scale the problem. Not correctly scale the problem by saying to myself, this is not what my emotions is telling me that it is. And then that ultimately leads to the greatest positive outcome. Your peace. My peace. Our peace. And in spite of what everybody think it's money. Yeah, that's good. Some folks think it's cars. That's good. Some people think it's a big house. That's good. Some people think it's relationships. That's good. Some people think it's children. That's good. But ultimately, what you and I want in life is peace. Peace with who I am. Peace with what I'm doing. Peace with how I am walking out my life with him, but also with others peace. Peace that passes even our own understanding. Peace, y'all. That's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate experience. Peace. And I don't know about you. But I need peace. So take the time. When life is lifing, don't let it discourage you, but be encouraged. Because you can't lose for the stuff that he uses. Peace. His peace. My peace. And as Whitney says, we all deserve peace. And I agree with that. Because we win.
Came from the shadows, fought through the night with a heart like thunder and my dreams in sight. Every setback a lesson I learned. Now I'm rising up, watch how the tables turn. Everywhere I go, I win. Every game I play, I spin. What's the score? I'm in. We win, we win, we win. That's what we do. No one else can break through. I win, it's so true. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We win, we win, we win, we win. I win. Stepping up the stage, I shine. Clock is ticking, but it's mine. Raise the stakes, I cross the line. When it's just my daily grind. I take the fall, then rise again. Oh, you count me out, but I'm all in. Like the tide, I always flow. Everywhere I go, I win. Every game I play, I spin. What's the score? I'm in. We win, we win, we win. Through the night with a heart like yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Life be life. Let it flow. Let it hit, let it go, let it of steel, a place to harden, not to feel. I found a tomb, dancing with shadows under the moon. It's not about the way.
All right. I dropped the link. Remove this real quick. Having some technical difficulties over here with some things, but that's all right. I'll work on them when I get up out of here. Hey, help me welcome. I thought I just saw Whit come in. Come on back in, Whit, if you're trying to come in. I'm going to drop the link one more time, give you an opportunity to come in if you want to come in as well. Put it in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you. What's going on?
What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Man, I'm feeling great. I want to thank you for like coming on this morning with this positive energy, with with everything going on in the city. Like it still was like, just you just made it seem so much better than, the circumstances. But
Yeah.
I'm completely happy about the positivity.
Mhm.
Even today's word, just like that 5 minutes, man. Like it's so many people that make decisions off of impulse and like in that moment go off of their emotions, and the decisions aren't what they want at the end of the day. So really taking that 5 minutes, like you said, and pivoting
Mhm.
and understanding what happened and not allowing your emotions to take over, that's a big deal, man. And it is life changing if it's something that you put your best foot forward to and try to implement in your life. So thank you for those words. It's like, man, if people only can get out of their own way and get out of their own head half of the time, it would just be like maybe somewhat of a more peaceful world. But like I said, for myself, I want and I deserve peace. And like peace comes from within. And God gives us peace. Just knowing that He's there for us, and what faith will do, and having, just strength in knowing that He's gonna make sure that you're good. And everything happens for a reason. Granted, at that moment, we may not understand it and we may not like it. But take that time to, step back, get out of your head, and do what you gotta do. But keep that positivity up. Keep y'all peace, man. Your peace is important. Y'all are important. So to everybody listening, you are important. So protect your peace. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ultimately, yeah. That's the greatest goal. Peace, right? In whatever state I'm in, I've learned to be content, as Paul would say. And so whether we're navigating through this current moment, because this won't be the last moment that can lead to a level of frustration, right? But it's about how do we respond in the midst of crisis, right? And
Yes.
I think that's what you're saying, right? Don't allow anybody to allow you to lose your peace, to lose your mind. Um, yeah, because that can happen, right? That you get
Right.
over emotional on certain things, and then next thing you know, you're saying something, doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. You follow what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yes.
So you just
Yes.
gotta, find that happy middle. And again, I really believe that, just finding in that moment a beat, finding your breath, you know, pulling away. And if you got to vent in that moment, tell yourself, I'm only going to vent for 5 minutes. Once
Right.
that's over with, I'm trying to figure out a way, how do I pivot through this? Because I'm not carrying this all day long. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of
Right.
times that's what we do. Like a moment somebody said something to you, and ticked you off. And now for the rest of the day, you
Oh,
can't mess with you. And they done went on about their day. They ain't even thinking about you.
literally.
So just learning how to pivot, how to transition from those moments, because we all have them.
Hmm.
That's the honest truth. Doesn't matter if you are a believer or non-believer. We all have those moments. That's a part of living and life.
Right.
Um, and so just it's about learning how to pivot through them, and pivot through those moments. That's the key. All right, we got Nina coming in. What's up, Nina?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Good morning, Nina. How you doing?
Hey, I've been better.
We hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. Well, maybe a little bit. Let me turn my TV down.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Turn my TV down. Yeah. Uh that was awesome this morning.
I think we lost you, Nina.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I was saying that was awesome this morning. I needed that, because I know that I'm a winner, and the doctors, I had surgery on my shoulder, and
Mhm.
they try to make me feel like I'm not winning
Mhm. Mhm.
because of the fact I don't know if you all heard of Buc-ee's before, the gas station Buc-ee's. Anyway, I'm coming up, walking out of there, and the door slammed on me.
Oh.
And- yeah, and the doctors was trying to say, that couldn't have happened there. And I let her know, yes, it did. I never had shoulder surgery. I mean, shoulder problems ever in my life.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, oh, okay. Because she was like, have you ever fallen before? And I'm like, I fell some months ago in June when I fell and had vertigo and caused myself have a concussion. I
Mhm.
said, but no, that I didn't hurt my shoulder.
Mhm.
So they was trying. So I ended up getting a lawyer because they were trying to make me seem like, okay, this didn't happen there, but it did happen there.
Mhm.
And I'm like I said, I'm gonna win this here because I know what has happened to me and how it happened to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna let them. I'm not them trying to convince me otherwise.
Right.
So,
Right.
however, I end up and it's funny because when it first happened, I didn't think much of it. I kept, going and going, and then it started getting worse, keeping me up at night. I'm not sleeping, I'm in pain. And then sure enough, we did an MRI, and here I had a tear in my meniscus. And this happened last year in October. It did. So, however, long story short, I'm winning. I'm not gonna let them. I'm just not gonna let them convince me otherwise. I'm just not, because I think they're looking at this happened a year ago and this and that. No, I mean it did happen a year ago, but nothing else has happened to me. Due to not cause this to have happened at this gas station.
Right.
So, however, keep me in prayer with this because I'm going to fight this here because I know what happened. They're not going to convince me otherwise. It didn't happen there.
Got it.
So,
Got it.
right, because like I said, when the door slammed on me, everybody turned to look, and I hollered out loud. Even the employees was like looking like, "Oh my goodness." So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
keep your head up.
You gonna win.
Yeah. Keep your head up. That's
Definitely.
that's what that's all about, right? Keep your head up.
Definitely. What was you gonna say, Whitney?
I said, don't worry, Nina. You won. You won already. You heard the song today. We win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a winner too, because they're just not gonna, convince me otherwise. There's no way. I mean, I already know what happened, and I already know I'm winning. So they're not gonna make me change my mind. Oh, maybe it was this or that. No. I know what happened. So, however, they might as well get ready to take care of business because I'm ready to do business.
I hear that.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm ready to. They might as well take care of business because I'm ready to do business. I know that's right.
Right, exactly.
I like that.
You know what I mean? So listen,
Right.
hey, listen. When I hear something that I haven't heard in a while, the first time I'll be like, my friend Nina said, take care of business because I'm ready to do business. Then after a while, I'll be like, well, someone always say, take care of business, do business. But then after a while, I'll be like, what I always say is take care.
Exactly.
That one.
Yeah,
feel
so I,
that one as well.
this morning was awesome. I mean, it really lifted me up because, they're trying to convince me otherwise. And I'm not, like I say, that was awesome. That was for me, the preaching you did this morning, because, sometimes the devil try to make you think, you're losing, or maybe this, maybe I'm not this, or maybe I'm not that. But no, I've been feeling like a winner ever since all this has happened.
Mhm.
Oh
Oh,
God.
No,
I'm sorry,
no.
my family. I'm sorry, my family is here from Ohio.
Okay,
Come on,
okay.
come on in, you guys.
Ohio. Okay.
Ohio in the house.
Ohio in
Yeah,
the house.
Ohio in the house.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh wait."
I know that's right. I know that's
Thank
right.
you. I'm on.
Well, hey,
make sure.
we appreciate you, Nina. We appreciate your comments. Yeah, be encouraged.
Yes, sir.
Stay in the fight. Stay in the fight. And again, that's what today was all about. Sometimes life be lifing, right? But we control
Right.
how we respond when life is in fact lifing. And so we're lifting you up, we're praying for you even in that situation. And we know that you're gonna win, and so we want to
That's
encourage
right.
you, right?
Yes.
All right. Hey, well, listen, everyone, we love you. We are grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in on today. We're out of here. Make sure you get connected in all of our spaces. Again, we've gone out on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Ways, Word, and Friends. Make sure that you get connected. A little bit later, we're going to drop some content on Instagram as well as TikTok. Hey, love you guys so much. We're going to go out the way that we came in. Love y'all so much. Talk to you real soon. Love you all. Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Ways, Word, and Friends. In the heart of Connecticut where hope takes flight. A team of heroes shining, turning darkness into light. United we're a force, standing strong for all. Ways, Word, and Friends. Together we stand tall. With every lift and every call, we rise as one and all. Guiding hands and hearts, we'll never be apart. In the journey of healing, we play our part. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh God, we deepen the chorus in Connecticut. We sure Connecticut, in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh, we deepen the chorus in Connecticut. Serving God's the only way. Ways, Word, and Friends. He loves us free from guilt and shame. Ways, Word, and Friends. In Connecticut. Ways, Word, and Friends. In the rhythm of our praise, we find our way. Singing loud and lifting spirits every day. Hearts united with faith that never bends. Together we are stronger with love that transcends. Deep in Connecticut, forever we shall ride. With every voice and every heart, reaching for the sky. Guiding hands and souls, we'll never walk alone. In the light of His grace, we found our home. Ways, Word, and Friends. We stand in faith. Stars are my feet, capture strangers. Love this hope for legion. In the hearts in the Lord. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. We deepen the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut. Oh, in the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Oh, together we stand tall and go to heaven. Oh, we deepen the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut. Friends, no shame. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, Ways, Word, and Friends. In the hearts in the Lord and together we stand tall and go to heaven. Hey. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Oh, in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut, Connecticut, in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. In the deep and the chorus in Connecticut. Serving God's the only way. Ways, word, and friends. He loves us free from guilt and shame. Ways, word, and friends. In Connecticut. Ways, word, and friends. In the rhythm of our praise, we find our way. Singing loud and lifting spirits every day. Hearts united with faith that never bends. Together we are stronger with love that transcends. Deep in Connecticut, forever we shall rise. With every voice and every heart reaching for the skies. Guiding hands and souls, we'll never walk alone. In the light of His grace, we found our home. Standing firm, stars of my feet. Capture strangers, love this soul for legion. In Connecticut, in the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. Together we stand tall and go to heaven. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Bernadette. In the hearts in the Lord again, ways, word, and friends, no shame. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. Bernadette. Ways, word, and friends. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut. In Connecticut. Deep in the chorus in Connecticut. In the hearts in the Lord again, Connecticut.